Hi, I'm Darren Robertson, co-owner and one of the chefs of the Three Blue Ducks here in Bronte. Now we're out in the garden on a beautiful day, so I'm going to show you how to make a very simple lime and finger lime vinaigrette that you can use for a gazillion things, but today we're going to use it for some beautifully shucked oysters. So today, and I really just want to show off that our lime tree is finally producing fruit, which I'm incredibly proud of. So I'm going to take some lime as our acid, but of course you could use pink grapefruit, oranges, lemons, anything you like. I do love the good old lime. Also we have some finger lime trees just growing over there, but it hasn't produced any fruit, so we've been buying this in from one of our local suppliers. So finger lime is also great. We're going to use this as texture, so if you haven't seen it, and you can see it at farmers markets, I'm just going to snap it open. And then this is just one of my favourite things. So it's kind of like lime caviar. You've got these beautiful little caviar-like segments. So grab a bowl, got the good old stainless steel. We'll pop in some of our finger lime. We're not going to make a great deal. I've only got 3 oysters to make, but this is something you could make well in advance. Keep it in a jar or in a jug and pop it in the fridge, and it would be fine. So half a teaspoon of finger lime. I'm going to take our lime and try and use, as much as the fruit as possible. So I'm going to use the zest. So I'm going to take one of our microplanes, which is brilliant. Just going to grab some of these seeds out, and then just take a little bit of this zest. Not too much, because otherwise it tends to go a little bit bitter. But there's loads and loads of essential oils in the flesh itself, in the skin itself. So try and utilise that. Next, grab a knife, and I'm going to cut this in half. So it's incredibly juicy, just picked from the tree, which is just amazing. Give it a squeeze, like so. And then I just kind of squeeze over my hands and grab the seeds in your hand and toss them in the garden. So I use the whole lime, so one half, the second half. Alright, so you could also add now other herbs, so you could add some, julienne of basil, some, chopped chives is really nice with oysters. Maybe you can go down the sort of chili route. Chili and lime is great with oysters, so you could just slice up some chilies. But I like to taste the acid now, so give it a taste. So some limes are actually, that's really sweet. So that's not going to need any other sweetness. So if it was super acidic, now I'd add a little bit of sweetness, so you could add like a little bit of honey or even a pinch of sugar just to take the edge off. Otherwise all that acid's going to run to the back of your mouth. It's kind of going to be a bit gnarly. Just to round it out a little bit, I just like to add a touch of oil. So this is just a really light olive oil. So I'm just going to pop just a couple of drizzles. And just give that a little stir. And that's it, and that's all it needs. Doesn't need any salt because the oysters are quite salty themselves. The creaminess of the oyster is going to go great with the acid of the vinaigrette. So next I'm just going to top the oysters with this stunning little vinaigrette. And if you can't get your hands on oysters, it goes really well with maybe some raw scallops or like a snapper. Maybe. I'm going to try this little guy. That's it. So freshly shucked oysters, finger lime vinaigrette, super easy and absolutely delicious.